You are watching the English news of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm with you with the latest news for today. Promoting gia nghĩa chân thành Expressway project. Bình Phước donates 100 million Vietnamese đồng to Lao Cai Simacai district. 10 National Congress of Vietnam Fatherland Front opens. Vietnam emerges as global wedding destination according to insiders. Bình Phước province leaders recently met with representatives from Vingroup and Techcombank to discuss the feasibility study and next steps for constructing the Gia Nghĩa Chân Thành section of the Western North-South Expressway, connecting Đắk Nông and Bình Phước provinces.
At the meeting, the Vingroup and Techcombank proposed that the People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province formalize an agreement regarding the timeline for completing the feasibility study report and the environmental impact assessment report, both to be submitted to the People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province on March 10, 2025. They also requested the People's Committee of Binh Phuoc to review and approve the budget estimates for the consultancy packages submitted by the investor to serve as the basis for implementation. Furthermore, they called on the People's Committees of both provinces, along with relevant departments and local authorities, to cooperate and provide support to the investor and consultancy units during the survey, preparation of the feasibility study report, and development of the environmental impact assessment. During the session, departments and agencies from both Binh Phuoc Degrees and Đắk Nông provinces discussed and clarified key points of the draft agreement, as well as the proposals and requests from the investor. There were suggestions to shorten the project timeline, establishing clear initial and final deadlines to ensure progress. Additionally, it was recommended that any issues encountered by the investor during the survey process should be reported directly to the relevant departments to streamline communication and reduce intermediary steps. The departments and local authorities along the proposed highway route also reaffirmed their commitment to working closely with the investor to expedite the project's implementation.
On October 17, the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee, led by Chairwoman Trần Tuệ Hiền and Vice Chairman Trần Văn My, approved adjustments to the Chân Thành Urban Master Plan.
Discussions focused on updating land use plans and transportation infrastructure, integrating two major expressways, the Gia Nghĩa Chân Thành segment of the North-South Expressway and the Ho Chi Minh City Chân Thành Hoa Lư Expressway, into the urban framework for Chân Thành and Bình Phước, as previously approved by the Prime Minister. Chairwoman Trần Tuệ Hiền stressed the urgency of implementing these changes and instructed relevant agencies to finalize legal procedures and incorporate feedback promptly.
On the afternoon of October 17, the Bình Phước Provincial National Assembly delegation held a virtual ceremony to donate 100 million Vietnamese đồng to Simacai district in Lao Cai province for post-disaster recovery following Typhoon number 3.
The donation was raised through efforts by the delegation with financial support from the Bình Phước Construction Investment Joint Stock Company. During the online event, Vũ Ngọc Long, representing the Bình Phước delegation, symbolically handed over the donation to Simacai's local government. He expressed deep sympathy for the hardships endured by the people of Simacai due to the storm and hoped the contribution would aid in rebuilding infrastructure and provide timely support to help stabilize the lives of those affected.
On October 17, the town of Bình Long in Bình Phước province hosted its annual public dialogue, where local leaders met with residents to discuss the town's social, economic and security developments over the first 9 months of 2024.
During the meeting, the leadership reported that the town's economy had grown by more than 13%, with budget revenues reaching 57% of the annual target set by the province. The dialogue also highlighted ongoing improvements in the town's economic structure, with continued progress in industrial and service sectors. In response, the residents of Bình Long expressed confidence in the leadership's efforts, particularly in driving economic growth and improving public services. However, they also raised concerns about several key issues, including land management, procedures for issuing land use rights certificates, and environmental sanitation. This meeting provided an important opportunity for local leaders to hear directly from the public, understand their concerns, and address challenges. It also reaffirmed the commitment of Bình Long's leadership to working collaboratively with residents to overcome obstacles and ensure the town meets its socio-economic development goals.
The 10th National Congress of the Vietnam Fatherland Front opened in Hanoi on October 17, gathered representatives of people from a world of love, demonstrating the typical image of the great national solidarity bloc.
The three-day Congress, themed solidarity, democracy, innovation, creativity, development, have brought together a total of 1,052 delegates representing various classes, ethnic groups, religions, armed forces, overseas Vietnamese, and VFF officials at all levels. Opening the event, President of the 9th VFF Central Committee, Do Vun Chien, underlined that the Congress aims to make objective and comprehensive assessments of the situation of people of all classes and the great national solidarity bloc. Addressing the event, Party General Secretary and State President Talum acknowledged and lauded the performance of VFF committees at all levels and commended people from all strata of society for their strong spirit of patriotism and solidarity. The top leader stressed that VFF should serve as the nucleus in protecting the party's ideological foundation, actively combating erroneous and hostile viewpoints. The highest goal is to serve people, he said, urging the VFF and its member organizations to work harder to improve people's living standards, particularly those of ethnic minorities and residents in remote, border and island areas, former revolutionary bases, strategic regions, and areas with large religious populations.
National Assembly Chairman Thanh is in Laos for an official visit to the country and attendance at the 45th General Assembly of the ASEAN Interparliamentary Assembly from October 17 to 19. More details in the following report.
After an official welcoming ceremony hosted by Lao National Assembly Chairman Se Somphone Phambane, the two top legislators held talks. The two leaders expressed their pleasure at the development of relations between the two countries in recent times, including the ties between the two legislative bodies. They agreed that in the coming time, the two sides should continue to carry out exchange activities and share experiences in various fields, especially in building and perfecting institutions and legal systems, while coordinating and monitoring the implementation of bilateral agreements, as well as facilitating business activities. In addition, the two sides agreed to strengthen solidarity, continue to closely coordinate and support each other at regional and international forums. Immediately after the talks, the leaders witnessed the signing ceremony of some memoranda of understanding between the two sides.
With its advantages in unique natural and cultural resources, along with attractive event organization costs, Vietnam is gradually emerging as a wedding destination worldwide, especially after many super rich couples from India have chosen Vietnam for their lavish events, according to insiders.
The Destination Wedding Global Market Report 2023 indicates that the global wedding market has been experiencing impressive growth at approximately 32.8% annually. Although it is still a relatively niche market, wedding tourism has considerable potential to bring significant benefits to Vietnam, as the clientele choosing this option typically consists of wealthy individuals. These couples often bring a large number of guests who use accommodation, dining, and shopping services at the chosen wedding destinations over several days. Many are also willing to extend their stay for a more comprehensive travel experience. Not only is Vietnam beginning to attract wealthy couples from around the world for their weddings, but locations with advantages in the scenery, climate, infrastructure, and services such as Phu Quoc, Quang Ninh, Da Nang, and Nha Trang have also become choices preferred by rich and famous individuals in the country.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.